Hey guys, I'm John Rails, so we're really excited because we're taking the series in a new direction and we really hope you enjoy our first installment of Skeptic Hall. I've been a card-carrying skeptic for a while, and I've always enjoyed the cool and creative products we have. Not just books. So this last week I went to the CFI here in LA and a couple of other critical thinking online stores, and I kind of went on a shopping spree. But I do not condone a YOLO mentality. Especially if you don't believe in imaginary benevolent beings like God or the invisible hand of the market. Just kidding, my angry libertarian friends. Forgive our trespasses, Ayn Rand, and may Leonard Peikoff forgive those who trespass against us. So let's see what I got. So first off, how are people going to know you're a true skeptic unless you're sporting the colors? Not that we really have team colors or anything, but we do have certain words and logos that might somehow indicate skeptic. And this, of course, comes to us from the Skeptic Society, Skeptic.com. They have all kinds of cool products. I say all kinds, I mean really like 4 or 5. You know, a couple t-shirts, a couple sweatshirts, really cool stuff. This is actually a pretty cool sweater, very well made. I like the splash art design of Skeptic. It kind of has that whole feel of whoever the hell did the title sequences for Iron Man and Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, you know, but then you look closer and there's some detailed stuff. There's some stuff like science and monsters of some kind stuff. See, that's a dragon or Loch Ness thing. Very cool. And it's super soft and warm. And it's really well made too. Like there's a lot of zip up jackets I have where, you know, the teeth get stuck or it skips teeth. And this is really well made, and it's got, you know, pockets. Always nice to have pockets. I appear to be missing the string it came with. I'm pretty sure it came with one. So yeah, this is a really nice jacket. 50% cotton, 50% polyester. I assume that's so it doesn't shrink. I have no idea. But it's super warm. I like the color. It's if you can or cannot tell, red is one of my favorite colors, especially the darker off maroon-ish red. I love it. Now you can't be a real geek unless you have toys. Now I, ever since I was a little kid, obviously have loved toys, and I still do to this day, except now I'm sophisticated and I keep them in the package. Plus, you know, in this case, the cryptozoological playset. It's just, you know, how could you get rid of that package with all that, you know, the goofy background and all the fun descriptions of everything. Loch Ness monster, affectionately known as Nessie by locals and believers. This giant sea serpent hides in the waters of Scotland's Loch Ness. Is it a leftover from the age of the dinosaurs? No physical evidence has surfaced, but many eyewitness accounts and some blurry photos continue to stir the imagination. Please buy this so I do not have to sell crack anymore. So this one comes from the CFI, which has tons of cool nerdy stuff. Stuff like more toys. Gotta have the Darwin set, represent Darwin. He's evolving, and he's Darwin, and he evolved because evolution. Before Darwin, we just stayed the same. Again, really cool kind of, you know, art and play set and, you know, goofy descriptions or whatever. Although this one I might take out of its package and, you know, set up somewhere the evolving Darwin, and you know, people who get it, people who don't, and that's what could be cool about that. Sometimes it's cooler if nobody gets it, brah. Now, you didn't think we'd forget books entirely, did you? Now this is Daniel Loxton's Abominable Science, written by Daniel Loxton and Donald Prothero, both amazing skeptics, awesome guys. And despite the you know, old school kind of cheesy comic book style cover, this is a Columbia University Press book, and when you open it up you see why. This is a thick mofo, let me tell you, and it's full colored too, which is gorgeous. And the I know I sound like a crazy person right now, but the actual print and the gloss of the page, like I'm impressed, you know, that anybody can get a book like this published these days. That is astonishing. And it's filled with so many facts and figures and awesome people. I mean, I'm just going to flip to a random page here and just start reading randomly. In a more recent instance, a young filmmaker named John Rail produced a fake Bigfoot video and seeded it to YouTube in 2010. Huh. That's... Wait. And wouldn't you know it, by sheer coincidence of me doing this haul video, just happens to be the same week that a fresh, brand new Skeptic magazine comes in. This one about terrorism. Ooh. The 7 Myths of Terrorism. I have no idea what they are. ISIS is not the same organization that Archer works for. Good to know. And I know we were just talking about Daniel Loxton, but here he is again, bam, with his Skeptic Jr., always beautifully illustrated, drawn, created, photoshopped, Adobe stuffed. And this one happens to be about my personal favorite skeptic topic, the Hollow Earth theory. Now, some of you may or may not know, but I happen to have the biggest Hollow Earth book collection of any skeptic, period. In fact, when Brian Dunning did his Skeptoid episode on it, I lent him my whole collection and didn't get it back before he went on a white-collar vacation. But this is a great rundown of the whole theory. It, however, does not have a couple of the more fringe authors that some people within the Hollow Earth community know about, like Jan Lamprey, who wrote like an obnoxiously huge book called Hollow Planets, and he went into seismographs and gravity and geology and just a really, really thorough examination trying to prove that the Earth is hollow, which is why it's my favorite pseudoscience theory, because they try the hardest, you know? UFO people, Bigfoot people, those are some lazy a-holes in comparison to the Hollow Earth people. And speaking of the Hollow Earth, that's right, this program has segues, and not the kind that Adam Savage is apparently not too embarrassed to ride. I got a Hollow Earth shirt from the Teach the Controversy people. You've probably seen many of their other shirts. This is the one I, of course, had to have, because it's about my favorite pseudoscience theory, as I already explained. So this one I went for because I like that kind of green, like the darker kind of almost army fatigue green with the red contrasting that just pops. I even sprung for the more expensive American Apparel version. If I don't buy a high quality shirt, they tend to fit me strange, like I'm a little kid wearing my dad's clothes. So full disclosure, I do happen to be 5'10" and only weigh 145 pounds, so despite having a 42-inch chest, 44 on a good day, I still generally buy small shirts. Looks better on my waist. I gotta say, I'm really impressed with the quality of this shirt. It is like double, quadruple stitched. I'm gonna get a cut in for you now. It's just really impressive, the not only the feel of the material, but like the amount of stitching. Like this bizac is not coming apart anytime soon, I can promise you that. And it's also got that whole new shirt smell. I'm pretty sure that's always just us falling in love with like the manufacturing smell, like loving the smell of factories, like new car smell. Machine processing plastic. This is a really fantastic shirt, and I've been dying to own it for like 2 or 3 years. I just could never really justify the purchase to myself until now. Now, if you, like me, are a saucy skeptic, and I know you are, you probably celebrate with champagne. Hello, critical thinking champagne glass. Do you have a friend? 'Cause I might have a date. Oh, these are pretty saucy and nice. Well, at least in comparison to all of the other champagne glasses that I have never ever owned. So these are my first, and they're from the CFI, and they're blue, and they're pretty and riveted, and I love them. Not that I have ever drinking champagne out of them. Not that I've drinking champagne in like, Jesus, I think the last time I had champagne was like 5 years ago. Who's drinking champagne anyways? Unless it's being served to you in glasses that the company or restaurant already happen to own. Who's at the liquor store with their friends? Oh, Dos Equis? No, it's cool, man. I'm gonna get my champagne on tonight. I don't know, but if you do. So thank you all for tuning into our first Skeptic Haul video. Hashtag Skeptic Haul, hashtag Skeptic, my skeptic peeps. And remember to follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. I'm always online, hanging out with all my skeptic peeps, so feel free to friend me. Please, please, please like this video, subscribe, tell your friends, share this video, say something nice below if you please. And we have a lot more great content coming up this year, so we're really excited and we hope you're looking forward to it. And thank you for watching our video. Bye! Just an FYI, if you are a skeptic, it is required by law that you own an ironic t-shirt, so Teach the Controversy is a great resource for that.